Tuna fishing is an important fishing activity that not only provides an abundant food source but also contributes to the economy of many coastal countries. Tuna, with its delicious meat and high nutritional value, is often caught by methods such as line, net and industrial fishing vessels. However, overexploitation has raised many concerns about the conservation of this species. Therefore, sustainable management measures, such as catch limits and seasonal regulations, are increasingly applied to protect this valuable resource for future generations. At the same time, raising public awareness of environmental protection is also a necessary factor to maintain the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry. In addition to ensuring sustainable tuna resources, the fishing industry also promotes local economic development, creating jobs for millions of fishermen and related workers. Many coastal areas have built famous tuna brands, helping to increase product value and expand export markets. However, climate change and environmental pollution are creating major challenges for this fishery. The application of new technology, such as fishing vessel monitoring systems and environmentally friendly fishing methods, will help improve efficiency and minimize negative impacts on the ecosystem. Cooperation between governments, fishermen and environmental protection organizations is essential to build a sustainable future for the tuna fishery. Furthermore, raising awareness of the value of tuna in daily meals is also important. Public education programs can encourage consumers to choose tuna from sustainable sources, while helping them better understand the production process and the challenges facing the industry. Governments and international organizations have also made efforts to promote cooperative agreements to manage tuna resources on a global scale. These regulations not only protect tuna, but also ensure that fishing communities can continue to live and develop their businesses in a healthy marine environment. Finally, the development of responsible fishing models and fisheries-related ecotourism can also create new economic opportunities for coastal communities. While protecting precious marine resources, all of these factors are important to building a sustainable future for tuna fishing and protecting the biodiversity of the ocean to ensure a sustainable future for the tuna fishing industry. The application of technology also plays an essential role. Modern monitoring systems, such as GPS and radar, help track fishing activities and identify safe waters for fishermen. In addition, the use of environmentally friendly fishing equipment, such as reusable nets and fishing methods that do not harm other species, has become a trend in the industry. Another aspect that cannot be ignored is consumer interest. Nowadays, many people have begun to learn about the origin of their food and support products that are certified as sustainable. This not only helps raise public awareness but also puts pressure on businesses and manufacturers to improve fishing processes. In addition, international cooperation in research and conservation should also be promoted. Scientific research programs can provide valuable information on the ecology of tuna, thereby creating more effective management policies. Countries need to share data and experiences to jointly tackle global challenges such as climate change and pollution. These efforts will not only help protect tuna, but also support fishing communities and maintain the balance of the marine ecosystem. All these actions, when implemented in a coordinated manner, will create a solid foundation for the sustainable development of the tuna fishing industry in the future. Furthermore, building sustainable fishing community models is also an important direction. These communities often apply their own rules and norms to manage resources responsibly, thereby protecting the environment and maintaining tuna stocks. Empowerment programs for fishermen, where they participate in decision-making and resource management, have proven effective in improving income and creating community cohesion. In addition, connecting fishermen with researchers and NGOs also contributes to the development of conservation initiatives. These collaborative programs not only help fishermen gain new knowledge but also encourage them to participate in environmental protection activities, such as mangrove planting and coastal cleanups. In the context of increasing globalization and climate change, the shift to sustainable production and consumption methods is essential. Encouraging the consumption of tuna from sustainable sources not only reduces pressure on marine resources but also contributes to the protection of biodiversity. Finally, support from governments and international organizations is essential to facilitate these initiatives. Policies that promote conservation and sustainable development, together with financial support programs for fishermen, will help the tuna fishing industry develop more stably and sustainably in the future. Only when all stakeholders cooperate and take action together can the tuna fishing industry survive and develop sustainably in today's challenging world. To reinforce these efforts, it is also important to develop training programs for fishermen. These courses can equip fishermen with knowledge about sustainable fishing techniques, product preservation, and how to work with conservation organizations and local governments. This not only builds the capacity of fishermen but also helps them become more aware of their role in protecting marine resources. In addition, consumer engagement in choosing sustainable tuna products is also a key factor. Communication campaigns can raise awareness about the importance of supporting certified sustainable tuna sources, thereby creating greater demand for these products. When consumers choose tuna from responsibly caught sources, they are contributing to protecting the environment and supporting fishing communities. In addition, the use of technology in monitoring and managing fisheries is also becoming more widespread. Applications and geographic information systems (GIS) can help fishermen track tuna migration, identify productive fishing areas, and conserve sensitive areas. This not only improves fishing efficiency but also minimizes negative impacts on the ecosystem. Finally, building alliances and networks among fishing communities can also create a collective strength to protect marine resources. These alliances can share experiences, resources, and information, thereby creating innovative and sustainable solutions for the tuna fishing industry. Thus, the combination of education, technology, policy, and community and consumer engagement will be key to helping the tuna fishing industry develop sustainably, protecting precious resources for future generations. To increase the effectiveness of these efforts, the implementation of international cooperation programs is also necessary. Countries with developed tuna fisheries need to work together to share information and experiences, thereby developing common standards for sustainable fishing. International forums and conferences can provide opportunities for stakeholders to discuss current challenges, find effective cooperation solutions, and agree on conservation policies. In addition, the participation of non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and scientists is also beneficial. These organizations can provide resources, expertise and research support to help fishermen improve their fishing and conservation processes. Studies on the ecology and dynamics of tuna are also important to develop policy recommendations based on scientific evidence. The role of the media in raising awareness and changing consumer behavior cannot be ignored. Creative communication campaigns can encourage consumers to support sustainable tuna products, thereby creating market pressure to promote sustainable production. The use of social media and online communication platforms can also extend the reach of these messages to a wider audience. Furthermore, creating sustainable tuna consumption models along the value chain will help ensure benefits for all stakeholders, from fishermen to processors and consumers. These models not only add value to the product but also create transparency in the production process. Thereby enhancing the reputation and value of tuna in the global market. Finally, maintaining biodiversity in the marine environment is also an important task. Marine conservation programs, protection of ecologically sensitive areas and promotion of restoration of degraded ecosystems will help create a healthy habitat for tuna and other species. All these efforts, when implemented in a coordinated manner and with the participation of all stakeholders, will create a sustainable tuna fishing system that not only ensures tuna resources but also protects the marine environment for future generations to effectively implement these initiatives. It is also important to establish measurement and evaluation indicators. These indicators will help track the progress of conservation and sustainability programs and assess their impacts on fishing communities and the environment. Such data will not only support policy decisions but also provide evidence of the success of the measures taken. In addition, market and consumer trend studies should be conducted to better understand consumer demand for tuna products. This can help shape appropriate marketing and product development strategies, thereby creating incentives for sustainable production. Innovation and creativity in technology can also contribute greatly to optimizing fishing and processing processes. Solutions such as the application of artificial intelligence to analyze fishing data, or the use of biotechnology to develop alternative foods can contribute to reducing pressure on marine resources. Furthermore, fishing communities should be encouraged to participate in environmental protection initiatives that not only involve tuna but also other marine species. This involvement not only creates a sense of responsibility but also helps to unite the community and raise awareness of environmental protection. Finally, there is a need for continuous support from the government to promote policies and regulations that protect marine resources. These policies could include subsidies for fishermen who adopt sustainable fishing methods, or programs that encourage research and development in this area. In short, developing a sustainable tuna fishing industry is a complex but necessary process. It requires close cooperation between fishermen, organizations, governments and consumers. Only by working together towards a common goal can we secure tuna resources and protect the marine environment for future generations. To achieve this goal, it is essential to build an integrated and coordinated management system. This includes developing clear legal frameworks to manage fishing activities, thereby creating a transparent and fair environment for all stakeholders. Regulations need to be designed not only to protect resources but also to support local fishing communities in their livelihoods. One effective way to improve this management is to establish marine protected areas. Where fishing is prohibited or restricted, these areas not only help tuna populations recover but also create safe habitats for many other aquatic species. Over time, protected areas can become breeding grounds for surrounding areas, thereby increasing sustainable catches. In addition, encouraging research and development in aquaculture can also reduce pressure on wild tuna stocks. Aquaculture with sustainable standards can provide a stable supply to the market, while minimizing negative impacts on the natural environment. Organizing community events and activities is also an effective way to raise awareness about the importance of protecting tuna and the marine environment. Workshops, exhibitions, or sea days can provide opportunities for people and fishermen to share experiences, learn from each other, and promote community connections. Finally, maintaining a forum for ongoing dialogue between stakeholders will be key to solving problems that arise in the tuna fishing industry. These discussions should be held periodically to update information, exchange ideas, and develop common solutions. All these efforts, when implemented in a coordinated and comprehensive manner, will help build a sustainable future for the tuna fishing industry. This will not only benefit fishermen and local communities, but also contribute to protecting the marine environment. Creating a healthy ecosystem for both current and future generations. Tuna fishing is an important fishery activity, providing a nutritious food source for many countries and a major source of income for millions of fishermen. Tuna is not only popular as a culinary fish but also has high economic value, especially in the export market. However, the tuna fishing industry is facing many challenges, including overfishing and climate change, which affect fish populations and the marine environment. To ensure sustainability, it is necessary to apply responsible fishing methods, implement conservation measures, and improve resource management to protect tuna for future generations. In addition to ensuring sustainable resources, tuna fishing also requires coordination between fishermen, governments, and conservation organizations. Training and awareness-raising programs for fishermen on sustainable fishing methods can help them optimize their processes and minimize their impact on the environment. At the same time, marine protected areas should be established to protect the habitats of tuna and other marine species. Furthermore, consumers also play an important role in promoting sustainable production. By choosing to buy tuna from certified sustainable sources, they are contributing to the protection of marine resources. Communication and education campaigns can help raise public awareness of the importance of protecting tuna and the marine environment. In the context of globalization, international cooperation in tuna resource management is also essential. Common agreements and regulations will help control fishing activities and protect tuna populations not only in one region but globally. All these efforts, when combined, will help build a sustainable tuna fishery that both ensures the livelihoods of fishermen and protects the marine ecosystem for the future. To achieve the goal of sustainable development in the tuna fishery, Support from both governments and non-governmental organizations is needed. The government should establish clear policies and regulations on fishing, including limiting the amount of tuna that can be caught in each season and defining no fishing areas to help restore fish populations. At the same time, financial support programs for fishermen to adopt environmentally friendly fishing methods should also be considered. In addition, the development of modern technology in the fishing industry can also bring many benefits. Using smart monitoring and tracking devices will help fishermen determine where and when to fish effectively. While protecting sensitive areas, the application of information technology can also help collect data on fish populations, thereby making more accurate decisions in resource management. Another important aspect is to raise awareness and encourage community participation. Education and communication activities on the benefits of protecting tuna and the marine environment will help create a sense of shared responsibility in the community. Sea festivals, seminars or media campaigns can provide opportunities for people, fishermen and other stakeholders to come together to discuss and seek solutions to the challenges facing the fishing industry. Finally, it is essential to establish a network of cooperation between countries with tuna fishing industries. Sharing experiences, data and research between countries will help to develop more effective management standards and promote global conservation of marine resources. Thus, the combination of these factors will create a solid foundation for the tuna fishing industry, not only ensuring food for people but also protecting the marine ecosystem for future generations. In addition, promoting circular economic models in the tuna fishing industry is also a potential direction. These models focus on